So after all the positive support I gained for the Solarballs Iceberg video, which I am thankful for by the way, I decided to make another Solarballs video. This time, I'm going to be ranking all of the Solarballs Arcs. The tier list is going to go from F to S+. F means that the arc absolutely sucks booty, and S+ means that it's a cinematic masterpiece. But there are a few rules. Rule number 1, I will not rank any of the arcs that are just straight up compilations. I know all of them are, but some of them are just random clips from the show into compilations, so I won't be ranking those. Rule number 2, this is my opinion, okay? You might disagree with what I'm about to say, so if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. Rule number 3, this is gonna be like a 2-part series because there's probably no way I'm gonna rank every single arc in just one video, so I might cut it into parts. So yeah, stay tuned for a part 2 maybe. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin with the first arc on this list. This arc starts off with Astrodude drinking 3D printed coffee, and then later he finds SIBO, which I mentioned in the last Solarballs video. Then Astrodude showed SIBO to his computer, which initiated Planetary Protection Protocol, which sent Astrodude's spaceship to a mysterious planet. Apparently, the Planetary Protection Protocol is taking something from another planet and returning it to Earth for contamination. Or something like that, I don't know, man. Anyways, Astrodude decides to go outside only to be greeted with a bunch of aliens. Anyways, after Astrodude dealing with all this for a few seconds, Astrodude finally makes it to the surface, which, spoiler alert, the planet he crash landed on turned out to be the Earth this entire time. And then Astrodude starts calling his boss, but then his boss never answered, so he decides to go underwater and proceeds to get eaten by a whale. If I had to give another positive thing about this arc, is that the message sent by Astrodude's wife is kind of nice.
Is this real? Baby, it's...
I know you're probably not getting any of my video messages. Maybe you're on a mission far from home, but I just wanted you to know that I hope you are safe and that I love you so much.
That was pretty well done. Anyways, a few minutes later, the other fish decided to help Astrodude with his spaceship. And now Astrodude's spaceship is all fixed. I don't see anything that could go wrong anymore. Seriously, this feels like such a happy end. Oh crap, he crashes on the dark side of the moon. Oh. Well, this arc wasn't so bad. I'll give it an A tier. In this arc, besides Astrodude's origin of how he became an astronaut, there were also a couple of YouTuber cameos in this arc as well. First, we got Veritasium, who makes videos about science, or something like that. I don't really watch his video. Then we got Steve Taylor from Kurskaduk, that also has a science YouTube channel. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. Next, we got Chris the Cow, who built the entire universe in Minecraft, which is actually kind of insane. And finally, we have a YouTuber named Dan Rhodes, who is also a magician.
How did you get in here?
Magic!
That's so awesome! And illegal!
Overall, this arc is also pretty good, so I will also be giving this one an A tier. Now, this arc is a pretty nostalgic one to me because this was the first ever Solarballs video I've ever watched. Anyways, the plot follows Pluto finding his kind because he is no longer a planet with the help of his companion, Sharon, which, how do I say this? Is someone who Pluto is not nice to for some reason.
But us, we orbit around each other. We're like double planets.
No! We are not a double planet! You are my moon! The thing is that you're a big moon, so our center of mass isn't near my center, but instead it's a bit further away. What?
You're being mean. And you called me fat.
This is also where we get to see Maki Maki and Haumea for the first time. We also get to see Eris for the second time. I say second because she appeared in an episode prior to this one.
Whoever you are, if you harm us first, we will harm you second! Okay, what kind of wording is that?
Bah! Planets!
Small, planet.
Ugh, it's dwarf planet. I'm Eris, by the way.
Also, another thing about this arc is that most of it is about a game called Dungeons and Dwarf Planets, which is kind of random, but also is kind of cool. By the way, just like the previous arcs I just ranked, I'm gonna be like purposefully leaving stuff out, so like you guys can enjoy yourselves without me having to spoil it. But anyways, this arc seems like a good introduction to Solarballs to me. Like, it's fantastic. So with that, I think this arc deserves an A+. Here's another really good arc. Anyways, this arc starts with Houston almost killing Astrodude. What a nice introduction.
He's already passed out, developed hypothermia, and is about to die.
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Then we were introduced to this robot named Sar, also known as Space Astronaut Replacement. He also kind of becomes a little bit of an antagonist later on in the show, which we'll get to.
If they had any consciousness, they would be better off getting rid of us and just friggin' taking over, don't you think?
Bro just explained what AI is gonna do in the future. Anyways, I like this arc for two reasons. One, this arc is about Mars, which is my favorite planet because it's red, just like the subscribe button. And also, another reason why I like this arc is because sometimes the characters would make this face, which is awesome. Anyways, this arc is yet another good one, so I will also be giving it an A+. And we finished part 1 with the Surviving Venus arc. And you might be thinking, how did Astrodude ended up on Venus? Well,
You are named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty? What? but hey, it wasn't me. Astrodude!
yeah. Astrodude got a new suit, so that's cool.
So you can survive a few hours on Venus.
That's awesome! Thank you,
I meant minutes. Survive a few minutes.
Oh. Well, still, that should be
Or
enough.
was it seconds?
Computer!
If I had to give at least one more positive, it would be that these robots are actually kind of creepy. Especially this one. Like, it looks like it has a face. Anyways, this arc is also another really, really good one. Like, Astrodude literally does, like, the impossible in this arc. So I will also be giving this one also an A+. The reason it isn't an S because, like, there's, like, way more better ones on the list in part 2. Anyways, here's the tier list, and if we tally up all the scores, we can see that the Alien arc and the Astrodude Origins arc are in A tier, and the Story of Pluto and Terraform Mars and Surviving Venus are in A+. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in part 2, where I rank the rest of the Solarballs arcs. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!